What's up everyone? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Alex Costa and today I got the question, and I usually get this question probably a few times a day, is how do I become more confident, Alex? You know, and the answer to that question is not as simple as it seems, right? Because it depends on your life, depends on your unique experiences. So I started to think, how do I answer these questions? And I started to think, what do confident men do? What is the difference between a confident man, right? And a guy who is just shy or who doesn't really have it all together yet and doesn't have what it takes to go out there and do whatever comes his way. And today I have a list of 7 things that all confident men do. And I think this is a great way to answer that question, because if you're not confident yet, then start by doing one of the things on today's list, and then 2, and then 3, and when you get to 7, you will know for a fact that your confidence levels have gone way, way up. So let's get started, and if you're not subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button. I would love to have you here. It is free, and I post so much content about men's fashion, grooming, hairstyle, and so much more. So join the family, click that button, let's get it started. Of course, we love to talk about fashion here, so let's get started with that one first. This is one of the most simple yet most important tips. Dress appropriately. Feel good about what you're wearing. Right? This is definitely something that confident men do. Confident men will wear something that will always enhance their confidence, right? And they will literally wear whatever they want as long as they feel good in it. And that is incredible, because most guys who are not confident, they'll wear something, they look in the mirror, and I'm not sure if I like this. You know, I don't know if this jacket, I don't know if my hair, right? And then all of a sudden, you're not confident. You go out there and you might be wearing something absolutely amazing, but if you are not feeling it, it doesn't matter. All of a sudden that confidence is out the window. So I could sit here and tell you that you need to wear a tie to be confident, you need to wear boots to be confident, but the truth is you can wear a tie and not be confident if you don't like wearing ties. You can wear boots and not be confident if you don't like wearing boots, if you're not used to it, right? If you look in the mirror and you see a completely different person who you're not used to. So wear something that makes you feel good. Wear something that makes you feel confident. When it comes to fashion, you have to experiment. You have to try new things. So try new things, get out of your comfort zone, and get comfortable being uncomfortable when it comes to fashion, because that is how you get confident. My next tip for you is to be open to criticism. I know this is one of the most difficult things to do and to hear as a guy. You know, we have our egos and we have our testosterone, but you have to learn and accept constructive criticism. You know, it's the only way to develop ourselves is by recognizing that we make mistakes. We gotta work on them. But how are we gonna work on ourselves if we think that we are perfect? What are we gonna work on? Right? If I am so good at fashion and hair, if I'm so good at my job, if I'm so good at this, then what am I working towards? Right? You have to understand that no one is perfect, including you, and that there are many things that you can work on. And people will find those things and let you know. You know, constructive criticism is going to help you see things from a different angle. It's going to help you initiate that change, hopefully quickly. So be willing to listen, be willing to learn, have an open mind. Be open to change, because that is good. And by the way, I am solely talking about constructive criticism. I'm not talking about haters, right? Those guys, you can just shut them out of your life. We don't need that. One of the next things that we need to discuss is grooming, right? Grooming is one of the most important things, one of the most important values of a confident man. Because when you look at a guy and you see that he's well groomed, you immediately think, this guy, he takes care of himself. He knows what he's doing, right? His beard isn't all crazy. His skin is looking good. He doesn't have dark circles, right? I appreciate that. There's something classy, there's something even attractive about a guy who knows what he's doing when it comes to grooming. And today's video sponsor, Tiege Hanley, knows all about making sure that you look handsome, because they have incredible skincare products that are easy to use. They are not complicated, and any guy can get started today to clear up their skin and to make sure that they don't have the dark circles, they don't have the pimples, the acne, right? And that gives us confidence. If I wake up in the morning and I see that I have a big zit on my forehead, it's like, oh, come on, man. Why today? You know, I mean, any day is bad, but why specifically today? So that's why I'm always on top of my game when it comes to skincare. I make sure that I wash my face every morning, I make sure that I moisturize right after, I exfoliate twice a week, and then I also wash and moisturize at night before I go to bed. And Tiege Hanley has all of those products that you need. I can't tell you how many guys come up to me on the street, or they even DM me and say, dude, I don't really want to do this skincare routine thing, all right? Like, I'm a guy, I just use a bar of soap, I don't really care. But then they're also asking me how to clear up the acne. It's like, well, dude, you can't have both. You know, you have to put a little bit of work in here, and T. Hanley is an easy way of doing that. You don't have to have thousands of products. They will literally send you everything you need every month so that you have the supplies right then and there to make sure that your skin looks great. You go to their website, it's the first link below. You order your products, they come in this little box here. You check it out, they thank you, they're very nice. And then you get everything you need. Face wash, so you can use it every single day, twice a day. The AM moisturizer with SPF 20. They have the PM bedtime facial moisturizer, clearly marked so you know exactly which one to use. They have the scrub, which says twice per week exfoliating scrub. Very easy to use. And if you want any add-ons, you can add on the eye cream, which is great if you guys have, you know, puffy eyes or dark circles under your eyes. And even super serum if you want to go above and beyond and have amazing skin for years to come. So you see, it's really not that hard. You just go to the first link in the description below. You get a free gift when you use my link, by the way. You order it and then you start using it every single day to make sure that your skin looks its best, and all of a sudden you're feeling way more confident than before. And by the way, if you're thinking that this is crazy expensive, it isn't at all. In fact, it's cheaper than the conventional skincare regimen that isn't even personalized that you find out there. So make sure to check out T. Hanley. It's the first link in the description below. Now, when I say confidence, right? When I talk about confident men, a lot of people think that I'm talking about this loud, obnoxious, you know, guy who is bragging, showing off, and sticking out his chest, and that is not true. As a matter of fact, a habit of confident people that you should definitely be aware of is not bragging, not showing off. Confident people don't feel intimidated by other people. They don't feel the need to show or prove that they are better, richer, more handsome, luckier, taller, whatever. They don't feel the need to do that because they're confident. What are they getting by showing off? What are they getting by trying to prove people wrong? They know they're good. They know I know I'm fine, bro. I don't need your, you know, your validation for anything. I'm good. I don't need to show off anything. So don't be that guy who's always showing off. You know, it looks better, honestly, it even looks better on you when you're humble. Being arrogant and showing off and being loud and obnoxious, those are not confident traits. They are just, you're trying to look like you're a lot more than you really are. And that is the opposite of being confident, right? Maybe you feel like you need to be this person so that other people can all of a sudden validate you. You're looking for validation. You're fishing for compliments. That's not cool. That's not confidence. Something else that you're gonna notice about confident people is that they're not necessarily people pleasers. And let me take a second. I'm not saying that they're a-holes, all right? I'm not saying that they're bad people. But unlike insecure people, confident people don't see the need to go out of their way to please people, especially when it's not needed. People pleasers a lot of times are trying to make other people feel good so that they can feel good about themselves, so that they can get that approval from other people. So it's not that confident people are arrogant and they don't want to, you know, to please anyone. It's more like, if there's no need, then there's no need. I'm not gonna try to suck up to you. I'm not gonna try to make you feel happy all the time because that's unnecessary. They're not really seeking for your approval. They have what they need. Confidence. They know what they're all about. They know who they are. So of course, be nice, be a good person, a good, decent person, but don't try to go out of your way all of the time to please other people and seek for that approval because it is unnecessary. And also, pro tip, it's impossible. Not everyone's gonna like you and you have to be okay with that. Confident people are okay with that. They also have a high self-esteem, right? They value themselves, they give themselves the praise and the approval that they need. That's why they don't live off of someone else's approval. They understand their self-worth, right? And they realize that they don't need anyone else to tell them, hey, you're a good person, you should be confident. No, I know that. That's what a confident person will think. So the truth is, for you to be a confident person, for you to come off as a confident person, you have to learn to appreciate yourself, to love yourself first. As corny as that sounds, that is absolutely true. Work on your self-esteem. Stop looking for approval from other people because you don't need it. All you need is already in here. But there are some times where you need to ask for things from other people, and that is asking for help. The truth is, you can't do everything. I can't do everything, right? It's impossible to do everything by yourself. And that is why when you need help, it's okay to ask for help at school, at work, at home, right? It doesn't really matter what is happening in your world. If you need help, it is okay for you to ask other people. It's not like, oh, I'm a confident guy, which means I should be able to solve everything by myself. That's not true. Because I know that sometimes, people think that asking for help means that it's going to make you look weak or stupid, and asking for help is just really telling everyone that you're not capable of doing things, but that's not true at all. Confident people know their strengths, know their weaknesses, right? Which is important. And they will ask for help because they know they're not perfect. And that is completely okay, like I said in the beginning of this video. And finally, confident people take risks, whether it's an investment, going to school somewhere, moving somewhere, right? You have to take those risks, and you have to be confident enough to take those risks, because a lot of times opportunities will show up in front of you, and if you do not take that opportunity, if you're not confident enough to be like, I'm gonna take this risk, then you just let it by and it goes away and you never see it again, and then you're always gonna think of that moment when you decided to not take that opportunity head on. And that is a bad place to be mentally. You don't want to look back and think, man, why didn't I say yes to that? When I got the opportunity to move to LA and do something completely different than I was doing back home, and I said yes, and I was here less than a week later, my life changed. If I hadn't said yes to that, I wouldn't be here talking to you right now. That is crazy to me. Imagine if I said no. LA is on the other side of the country. Yeah, I don't know if I can do it. I'm not confident enough to do that. It's a big risk. I say no, all of a sudden, I'm seeing some other person doing exactly what I'm doing, and I'm like, man, I wish I said yes. Why did I say no? That's a bad place to be. Take risks, it's completely fine. Measured risks, of course, make sure that you do your research, but take risks in life. Remember that when you fail, you learn from that experience and you understand what to avoid in the future, what to do better when the next opportunity comes by. So that's really important. But the one thing that you can't risk is having bad skin. So make sure to get Tiege Hanley. It's the first link in the description below. Subscribe now and get your products delivered to your doorstep. Of course, you can follow me on TikTok and Instagram. It's at Alex Costa. And I also have a new YouTube Shorts channel, which is listed below as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. Get out there, be confident, and I'll see you again very soon.